Hi everyone, FinanceFeeds is here at the Finance Magnates London Summit 2024 edition. I'm here at the booth of Tradeview Markets with founder and CEO Tim Furey. Tim, thanks for taking the time to speak with me today.
Good to see you again, Nick.
Good to see you as well, and I want to say congratulations. Happy 35th birthday, sir.
Yes. Yeah, I'm young again.
I wanted to ask,
back in time.
how do you feel?
You know what? I feel pretty good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Feel good. Yeah.
Awesome.
I feel good. I'm actually 54 now, so I feel pretty damn good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Tradeview Markets comes to this event in London every year.
Yes.
With a booth and quite a big presence. What does this event mean for your company and for you personally?
Well, high five to Michael Greenberg for putting on such a show. I remember, I think it was 12 years ago when they started doing this?
Mm-hmm.
So 12 years ago when they started, we came just walking around. It was me and Ben Savgrove. We just walk around, shake hands. We didn't have a booth. And, that's when we were a much smaller company. I'd say really got going in Tradeview like 15 years ago with 4 people in the office in Wall Street. One day we got 10 people, then 20 people, and kept growing it. And then we got licensed in different areas and regulated in different countries. 2024, today, we have over 240, I call them coworkers, all around the world. We have offices around the world. Now we put a big booth out there, display. We sponsor, rugby clubs, because a lot of us play rugby, or used to play rugby like me. Yeah, we just want to get more involved with doing things. Yeah.
Great. I know you've done a lot of traveling this year and years past.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask specifically this year, which regions of the world that you visited stood out to you the most? Maybe from a culture perspective, but also from a business perspective. Where is Tradeview Markets seeing the highest demand or growth from retail or institutional traders?
It's a good question because, as a founder of a company, in the beginning, I would travel 6 months out of the year, right? And I think it's important to go around, shake hands. Now, as we grow, I have a bigger audience. I have more brokers around the world. And what I like to do, I still travel now after COVID. I'm back traveling 6 months out of the year. As a founder, I like to go out and shake hands, meet the clients, right? Meet the money managers, introduce the brokers that bring business to us, and go shake hands, of course, with the coworkers that help bring in this business. So there's challenges in every country that we go to. To say where we're getting the most business from, I don't know. It's like the great thing about us, we're so diversified, right? We have South America is one of my favorite places to do business.
Sure.
Also Mexico. Europe, because we're regulated and licensed out here, and hopefully very soon we'll be licensed here in the UK.
Nice.
We've been trying to do that for like 7 years now. So just for example, this trip, I flew from Cayman Islands to Milan. Right? Nice 22-hour trip. Transfer, a couple transfers. Got to Milan on a Saturday, walked around at night, try to get over the jet lag. Next day, woke up, meetings, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. A lot of dinners, right? So eating a little too much, drinking some wine. Trying to find a good wine in Europe. A lot of recommendations, but I'm trying to find my favorite.
Sure.
And then Thursday, we went to Geneva, had a meeting out there, back on the train to Paris, right? Another meeting at night, and then back on the train because we were invited. The Leicester Tigers invited us to watch rugby. Saturday, we watched England, and it was my first England game to go to, and in front of like 83,000 people. It was insane. It was too many people.
Similar to an American football experience in the States?
Yeah. Well, here I'd say it's more chaos because
really,
I mean there were a lot of people, and we had a great time, and I enjoyed that. So. And then of course more meetings, and then the expo Tuesday and Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, and then a big dinner tomorrow, and then there might be an actual big dinner tonight for some reason, but it's a secret because it's my birthday party. Yeah.
Earlier this year on our podcast, we talked about your unique approach to sponsoring sports teams.
Yes.
Sort of an untraditional approach. I would say that, it kind of shows your commitment to the sacrifices that the athletes make, the determination that these athletes make for the sport and what they do.
Right.
It's not just for the sake of putting your logo on a brand. Some of these athletes are actually here today at the show,
Yes.
I believe. They're pictured here at the booth as well.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask a follow-up and see kind of, have there been any more developments on that end with respect to the rugby teams that you're supporting?
We don't want to throw a logo on sports teams and Indy cars. I'm really against that, giving it to somebody who doesn't need it. What we did in the beginning is we sponsored amateur teams, right? Local teams that needed a jersey on them, right? So we'd go out and we'd buy their rugby kits or their soccer kits, or you call it football out here in Europe.
Yep.
We'd buy the kits, throw a Tradeview name on it, and maybe they put it on Instagram or they thank us and it comes back to us, or maybe it doesn't. It doesn't matter. One of the there was a girl, Shauna Brown. She played for England with the women's rugby. We had her come down to Cayman Islands to coach the kids for 6 months, right? To coach the girls team that I sponsored and put together in Cayman Islands, or helped put together. She's like, Tim, hey, they're starting a league up again in the UK, the women's rugby league, and she's like, you should come sponsor because I'm going to play the Harlequins, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. So she put me together with their management, but I couldn't get on the front shirt. I wanted on the front shirt,
Sure.
So
you wanted the prime spot. Yeah.
Somebody introduced me to Leicester Tigers, and they had, it was great because they put us on the front shirt, and we got really involved with helping the girls and supporting the girls. And the great thing is the girls really appreciate it, right? They reach out to us. They get to know us. We have 2 of the girls from the Leicester Tigers coming today. One girl is Furey, and has the same last name as me. So, she may be my cousin.
Sure.
We're trying to figure it out, right? Kind of like Tyson Fury.
Right.
That guy might be my cousin too, right? So
You never know.
you got to do the 23andMe DNA test, right? We're all going to do it and see if it is.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a small world, so that's how we like to help out. We like to be involved, right? We don't just like to put the flag up. Look at us, we're involved. We want to be very involved in more of a deeper level. Yeah.
I guess maybe one of the final questions I have, anything coming down the pipe in 2025 that you can share in terms of, new regions, new products, trading technologies?
Yeah.
I recall earlier this year, we also spoke about the institutional side of the business that you had launched. Anything brewing for 2025?
Yeah, so over the past 15 years, when you have a brokerage, you're building things for your company that you need, right? There's the back office, there's the technology that goes into the platforms, right? There's the middleware into the platforms. So we started Vulcan Trader, right? And, we actually have another booth with them here at the expo.
Oh, nice.
Right behind us. What it is, it's a bridge. It's our own technology. It's a risk management platform, and with that, we also built our own IB portal, our own client portal, right, that we own and we control because we like to handle our data and not outsource it.
Sure, of course.
I think it's important. Yeah.
Yep. Great. Parting question is, Tim Furey is very active on LinkedIn. I would say Tim Furey is an influencer. He's a motivational speaker. He inspires people. Tim, give our audience a little bit of motivation before the holidays. The year's wrapping up. It's been a long year. All the travel, all the conferences, all the deals and the dinners. But the holidays are coming up.
Yeah.
Give us some good advice for ending the year on the right note.
I'll say this. When I was young, I was very motivated, but didn't have the money, right, to start a company. And every dime I made, I saved so one day I could start Tradeview. I had the opportunity one day because this company I was working with, they didn't give me my fair share. They didn't treat me right. And they said, what are you going to do about it, Furey? You're going to do nothing. And I'm like, oh. since you put it that way, I went off and I started Tradeview Markets. We started small, and now fast forward 15 years, we have over 240 people around the world. So I guess this Christmas and holidays is going to be very special for us because, we started out with 0 to hero, and we're going to celebrate our success with the whole crew.
Nice.
And it's going to be a great holiday because we've been working hard. Extra hard this year to really put the Tradeview name out there. Yeah.
Great. Well, Tim, thanks for joining me. Happy birthday once again.
So the motivational part is, if I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. You just got to put your mind to it, and you never, ever, ever give up. Yeah.
Nice.
That's the truth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tim, once again, happy birthday. As
Thank
I
you.
like to say, health, wealth, and stealth, my friend.
Yes, health.
Thanks for taking the time to speak with me.
All right.
It's a lovely setup.
Thank you.
All the best to you and the team
Looks good,
towards
right.
the end of the year in 2020.
Yeah, it looks like Star Wars, right?
Yeah, it's very nice.
That's cool. I walked
Very
in
nice.
here, I'm like, what are we doing? The Star Wars theme? But it came out great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Tim.
All right, bud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.